Whiskey, 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 she's the one I blame.
Came stumbling home late last Friday night, and my old woman, she was ready to fight. Had her a notion, I've been out chasing tail. I rented me a room in the county jail. And I said, whiskey, 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 whiskey is her name. Whiskey, 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 Lord, I've been framed. Whiskey, 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 such an awful shame. Whiskey, 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 she's the one I blame. Now my grandpap liked to sip now and then. Had a hard time though, knowing when to say when. One day got drunk just before it turned dark. We caught him a-streaking around the pond in the park. And he said, whiskey, 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 whiskey is her name. Whiskey, 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 Lord, I've been framed. Whiskey, 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 such an awful shame. Whiskey, 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 she's the one I blame. If you're looking for trouble and you're out on the town, go and hunt yourself a little whiskey down. She'll kiss you on the lips, then kick you in the gut, and laugh the next morning. On her way back up, you'll sing whiskey, 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 whiskey is her name. Whiskey, 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 Lord, I've been framed. Whiskey, 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 such an awful shame. Whiskey, 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 she's the one I blame. Now me and the boys love to play guitar, sitting on the porch out in my backyard. Well, you know we'll have a hornswoggle or two, why picking and grinning them Jerry Jeff tunes. How I love that sangria wine when we're drinking with old friends of mine. How I love that sangria wine when we're drinking with old friends of mine. And that whiskey, 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 whiskey is her name. Whiskey, 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 Lord, I've been framed. Whiskey, 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 such an awful shame. Whiskey, 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 she's the one I blame. She's the one I blame.